Test, test, test. Hello guys, welcome to day 14 of the Mulakan Sekarang podcast. So, as I am recording this, I am at OTH, our Tampines hub, because I just sent my car to repair. As you know, yesterday I mentioned about the car got hit by a car. By a Singapore car. While I was on my way back to JB, from JB to Singapore, then kabam, and therefore the car needs to be knocked and sprayed. But according to the person, it requires just minimum 3 hours to fix it. They have blower, they have anything that will spray. So as of time check, now it's 10:48. 1 p.m. it should be done because I have a meeting at Woodlands at 3 p.m. later. So I need to be there. I need to factor in my Zoho before I go for a meeting. So yeah, let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic is about remote working. It's a fun topic to talk about because that is part of the lifestyle that I want to build when I start a business. As much as traditionally business require like a shop, requires like the shop front to sell things, or basically I mean, a fixed location for you to actually do your work and deliver your services or your products. So in my case, while running a web agency business or marketing business that do SEO, it is a different thing. You can actually run your business anywhere and everywhere, or some might say like a digital nomad. But I'm still stuck in Singapore. Of course, I can always go overseas. You can do remotely. Work from home has become a norm since COVID, so definitely many can relate and enjoy the perks of working from home, kan? But I've been doing it since like before COVID, so it's nothing new. Sometimes when you are when you are MC, you can actually do work at home, and when this work from home arrangement comes in, it is nothing new to me. And but the perks of it, of course, you can have the luxury of time and flexibility to work in your pajamas but of course I don't do that. I always make sure before subuh must mandi and gear up for the day to start the day right. So yeah, the topic for today is a bit dry, but for those who are still working or those who are still stuck into your 9 to 5, that requires you to go to work and meet your bosses in the office, it's fine. But if let's say you aspire to do something remotely in the future, you can quote unquote follow what I do. How I get started is because is back when I'm in the bank days. I worked for the bank. I want to change my lifestyle. I want to do something that I can do anywhere and everywhere across the world. So what can that be? It has to be online. There's many online business model out there, but it has to be online. So one of the components, one of the requirement is, of course, you need to have a laptop lah. Say the laptop over here. If you have no laptop, then you can't work. You need to have a internet, of course, but internet is very easily accessible. But in some countries, of course, it is hard to get internet. Therefore, you need some sort of like a data plan to tap on the hotspot, I would say. So that being said, while I was working in the bank, I feel the stress and the need to always report, and the Monday blues. Every Sunday night, I feel like, oh man, tomorrow is working. Oh no, during the bank time it was shift work. That means even Sundays and public holidays are required to work. Even weekends were open. So I hate that kind of arrangement. Therefore, I decided to learn a little bit about coding, about web development, about web design, and alhamdulillah, that secured me some freelance work. And along the way, things happened. I decided to do a mid-career shift. I don't want to work for the bank anymore because it's haram. I'm working directly with riba in the credit card department. So I quickly make a shift to actually enroll myself in a proper certification of web development. It's an advanced web development back then, and at least get some certification for me to upgrade myself. To be honest, I am quite equipped enough with all the necessary tools that I know when it comes to websites, to develop it, to code it, to understand the ins and outs, the servers, every part of websites. So I'm considered quite equipped, but in Singapore, require some sort of cert before someone validates you, before someone judge you. So I actually apply as an intern at one of the Singapore's web agencies called Web Puppies. Still remember at Vertex, their first one of the offices is located in Vertex, and yeah, I started over there, and my earnings is just $900 a month, guys, for an intern, and it lasted for about 6 months. 6 months. So I am quite blessed that I'm given the opportunity to even do many things, because the boss is actually an entrepreneur who wants me to explore, ownership of products. So I was told to actually create an app called the Motion Mart. So the website project is basically owned by me, and when I create it, I need to sell. I need to propose to people that I'm creating a 360 video for people to use, like a stock. So that means I go anywhere in the world in Singapore for people to experience a 360 view of, for example, in Singapore Art Museum, Singapore Skate Park, Somerset, or Singapore Changi Airport. So anywhere I will be selling the stock photo people can use, and the marketplace is called Motion Mart. So it's interesting. I go everywhere across Singapore. This is before, it's quite some time ago lah. So way before I got married, in my teenage years, and I'm quite happy to, not really my teenage years, actually after NS, yeah. And I came into a stumbling block when I can't really sell. I have inquiries, people who want to actually buy the 360 videos, and it gives me some sense of joy that someone at the end of the world or at the end of the country wanting to buy whatever that you produce. So that also sparks about how the flexibility of working arrangement gives you that freedom to explore your talent, to explore your skills. So those are the few things that I do when I do this mid-career shift. And the beauty of doing freelancing on the side is it gives me extra pocket money to buy my laptop, to buy a good mouse, to buy bags, and what have you . So today's topic, I just want to highlight that remote working is so rewarding, because I can work anywhere. Like now I'm at Tampines Hub. I forgot to bring my earpiece, but because the bottom video screen or whatever display that they have is very noisy. That's beside the point. But I can also do work in Malaysia, Indonesia, or even across the country that I don't require any form of course I need plug because my laptop can't really stand long. After a while it will go off, but in the end of the day, it's about understanding what kind of lifestyle you need when you are doing your own career. Some people want to go to the oil and gas industry. Well, by all means, you want to get laborers, you want to do the hard things, hard jobs, and be macho about it. By all means, go ahead. But I know what I want. This is what I envisioned to be more than 10 years ago. So I finally got it. I finally embraced it, because it's not easy. More of the struggles and challenges comes here. The mental, guys. The way of you thinking, the way of you reacting to things requires a lot of thought process. Okay, so as I'm speaking right now, let me just give you an overview of what Old Tampines Hub is like. As you can see down there, I'm like at the plaza area. There's people like a group excursion over there, going down an escalator, and then as you can also see across over there, the wellness center, there's people doing work like me right now. So if you can see the above level 5, I'm at level 4 right now. Level 5 is where you can see the running track. People run across the hub. It's like they treat this as a stadium. Yeah, so It's one of the few times I work here remotely, because of the fact the workshop is actually located near here. I would say it's actually at Bedok North, but I find Bedok North doesn't have really a good space for me to do work. Finally the fan is on. Just now the fan was not on; it was off. Don't know why. Save electric agaknya. Okay, so I have a few things. Maybe I want to put my mic over here, and hopefully you guys can listen. I don't want to keep holding this. Come on. All right. Okay, so the mic is there. It's black, so you guys can see it. I hope it's clear that this is. I can multitask my work. Alright, so remote working allows me to wherever and whenever I want. Some people say being your own boss, blah blah blah. I kind of like cringe when people say that. Being your own boss, there's nothing to glorify about it. Because at the end of the day, you need to account to yourself. If you don't do it, then it shows that you're just a lazy MF. Okay, so yeah, I have a few tasks to do. One of the client drops, not say drop lah. She has been with me for 2 years, and suddenly she ghosted me. So I wrote something in the socials about the art of saying no, the fear of saying no. Why are you afraid of saying no? Because I don't know, something that comes inside you automatically that it is a negative connotation. So, example, my car plate number at the back cracked very badly. So I sought out a few vendors from Carousel, from recommendation from the Vezel Muslimah. Shout out to Vezel Muslimah and Muslimah. They give me a few recommendations on where to do number plates. Some of it gave me a high quotation, some of them low. But I actually inquired with the one that is providing the high quotation. Good customer service, by all means. Gary, shout out to Gary Number Plates. I should actually revamp the website. The website is not that well done. But Gary, if you're listening to this, reach out to me and we can talk. I don't want to push you because I just rejected you. The reason why I rejected him is because the price difference is quite staggering from the other ones, which is related to the workshop that I'm doing right now. So I already inquired with Gary, and then I actually talked to another vendor. I almost want to go with Gary, but when the other party offered me a way better deal, I have to reject Gary. I'm saying, as a consumer, I think I have the capacity to say no. But it's hard to say no because I say that Gary, I come on Tuesday, 5 p.m. I say I will, but I haven't dropped the money yet. I haven't deposited yet. So of course, before they do anything, they need to get the deposit. So thankfully, I said to him, apologies, sincere apologies. I have to pass your offer, and he's okay. He just show a thumbs up, and then that's it. So you see, I save his time. I don't want him to chase after me or pursue me with the sale, and I get him to do better things to carry on with his life today. And yeah, that's the idea of the art of saying no lah. So today, I'm following up with those people that I inquired before, and one of them finally replied after ghosting me for days, saying that okay, sorry bro, I passed. And I said, okay, it's fine, no worries, have a good one. Have a mutual understanding that as adults we respond to each other, don't ghost. I can even do this topic as ghosting, but probably that will be another day. I have many stories about a client that ghosted me. So I don't want to actually badmouth people, but it happens. It's the reality of doing these things and the reality of doing remote working, depending on what your business is. So yeah, I like the idea of doing this because number one, in the event of emergencies, like because my parents is in Jurong, I can always work at my parents' place. Jurong has Singapore is very well first connected from the internet, so I can do work almost everywhere and anywhere. Yeah, I don't know whether this is exactly a dream for most people, but at the end of the day, you need to understand what you can do and what you can offer to get money in return. Then from there you can actually zoom out or even go a step back and find ways to how to achieve that kind of uh, outcome with the skills that you have. You see, it's definitely a learning curve. But if you guys need help, if you ever really need to be probably someone like me, I don't know whether that can be a consultation that I can give you on how from an 8 to 5 you can actually build a business or online business around what you can do. And I can only speak for myself. I'm only good. No, I'm not saying I'm only good. And my expertise is around websites and SEO. So anything above that, I recommend or suggest friends who can help you, especially in the paid ads field and PR field. I'm not good at that, but I have friends and network that can actually help you to do so. And this gives you financial freedom plus time freedom plus location freedom. I am not saying that I am totally free from those because I have commitments in Singapore, but it gives me a taste of what I can do with all these things that I'm running right now. Mulakan, WordPress, Golden Nuggets, Roti Kirai Delights, all these are the companies that I am currently managing. But of course, one day I want to make these things as autopilot as possible. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna actually go to Search Atlas. Okay. So that's about it, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. It's day 14. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this or edit this, but inshallah I will keep things consistent because things have not been consistent so far. It's been 2 weeks doing this, but I hope to get you guys support. Drop in the comment below what do you think of this video, and remember to like and subscribe. The typical things that people do when they watch a video on YouTube. I'm gonna carry on work with about 20% of my battery before 1 p.m. I have 2 more hours. So with that, I thank you guys for watching till now, and remember to just drop something. Just drop remote working is fun in the comments below for the algorithm, so that YouTube knows that I talk anything and everything about my life and whatever I can share to value add with you guys. Take care. Assalamualaikum and bye bye.